Good morning. Is it morning? I'm trying to yeah, it's 10 to 11. I'm trying to multitask. Currently frying egg. I have potato salad that was made the day before, and my avocado. That's gonna be my breakfast this morning. I was talking to one of my friends, one of my girls today, and she was like, bun your comfort zone.
Hey, bun your comfort zone, blood. Bun your comfort zone, blood. I say that with all respect and all love in the world. I completely understand trying to override a low. Sometimes it could just be being exhausted by a season that you've been in, and it's like, in order to get through that season you were in and go into a new part, there's like this push that you have to make. Transition is never easy, and it does mean you have to come out of your comfort zone, but that can be scary, and that can also take a lot of energy. And it's like, what if it doesn't work, and what if this, and what if that? But you wouldn't be called to do it if you weren't supposed to do it. Do you know what I mean? Or you wouldn't do it if you weren't called to do it. So yeah, I think you can do it. I don't think you can do it. I know you can do it.
And I was like, do you know what? Yeah, I hear it. Oh, goodness. Have you guys ever been in a conundrum where there are things that okay, so I have a lot of things doing. I'm somebody that is, what's the word? Jack of a lot of trades, not all trades. Jack of a lot of trades, and I master them all. But right now, it's genuinely crunch time for time management.
Bro, come on, man. You don't want to be a jack of all trades, Master Rant.
You can't be a jack of all trades, master of none. Which I'm still annoyed about till today. Because no one ever said the full phrase. No one said the full phrase. You know what the full phrase is? The full phrase is jack of all trades, master of none, though oftentimes better than a master of one.
And mastering that, and knowing my processes, the principles, and the timing, because there is seed, time, and harvest. So yeah, I'm trying to, God have mercy, like obedience has been a big thing since I've been small, to be honest. And I know the God that I serve is not a God that condemns, but I love him, so I will obey him. And I have to keep my eyes on him so that I don't drift. What that means, because I'm a practical learner, what that means practically, I'm literally trying to keep my finger on the trackpad because I'm definitely still at work. I don't want my status to go on away for them to think, hey, is this lady there? Yeah, what was I saying? You see this thing called fear? Oh, I've got my little, I never really clocked that little dimple. It's from my dad's side of the family. Well, not my dad's side of the family. It's strictly only like my paternal grandmother had a dimple in her chin. Sorry. This thing called fear. People say that it's not real. Yo, it's real. And to acknowledge it is to notice that it's there, but then the rationale that you need to have with that is, okay, what are you scared of? Who are you scared of? What can they do? And even if it's the fear of the unknown, then you have to question if you trust God. Because if you trust God enough, if you trust God enough, you know that he is to be trusted. His track record is never a shambles. I'm having a deja vu. So why would you not trust him? Why, Sabrina? And it's mad because you as a Christian, you as somebody that loves Jesus, you that is a spirit-filled child of God will say, I trust him. I trust God. Now those of you that truly do, I need to do my nails again. Those of you that truly do, fine. Stand in agreement with me and pray for your sis. But those of you that are watching this and at the season that you're watching this, you can relate. You say that you trust God, but it's just like the verse in the Bible that says, where Jesus says, if you love me, you'll obey my commandments. If you trust God, your mind will not be wayward. It would not be a James 1 verse 6, where, nah, we're not doing this. We are not doing this. And let me see if I'm correct. Yes. My brethren, count it all joy when you fall into diverse temptations, knowing this, that the trying of your faith worketh patience. Excuse me. But let patience have her perfect work, that ye may be perfect and entire, wanting nothing. Oh, yeah, okay, cool. If any of you lack wisdom, let him ask of God, that giveth to all men liberally, and upbraideth not, and it shall be given to him. So God doesn't hold back wisdom when you ask for it. That's not something that the Lord is like, you don't need that. Yeah, you do. And one thing that was pointed out to me, it wasn't something that I discovered. It wasn't something that was revealed to me solely, like in my quiet time, but somebody that I know even said to me, Proverbs, yes, is a book about wisdom and the wisdom that God gave Solomon, but God can give you wisdom just by being in his word. The word itself, holistically, is a book on wisdom. Okay, cool. If any of you lack wisdom, let him ask of God, that giveth to all men liberally, and upbraideth not. So he doesn't like, let's find out what upbraideth mean. Define. It means without reproach, without fault finding, without an unkind word, without resent, without rebuke. So God is not going to hold wisdom back from you with judgment and with saying you don't deserve it. Why? You did this and this. No, we need it. Father God, we need it. We want it. Holy Spirit, please give it. I need it. Wanting nothing. If any of you lack wisdom, yep, read that. Verse 6. Let him ask in faith, nothing wavering. For he that wavereth is like a wave of the sea, driven with the wind and tossed. For let not that man think that he shall receive anything from the Lord. It's not even, don't ask God for anything. It's, don't even think you're going to get anything from God. If your mind, your faith, your trust is helter-skelter, why do you think you'll get anything from God if you're like that? And I said, cool. No problem. That's going to be my word for today. I'm adding no more commentatory. I'm adding no conjunctions. That is today's message for the day. Find your comfort zone. Do what God has asked you to do. I know you've heard this in plenty of videos, and while I point at the screen, I'm pointing to myself. Do what God has asked you to do and focus on him. He has a track record of being he has a track record of being great. If he has told you, what unknown are you scared of? If he is to be known, I'm done. I'm done now. I'm done. Some floats, which are, I would say, puffed up versions of bakes, and they are quite hard, like off rock, because they were in the fridge. But usually they're fluffy like a shepherd's pudding, and you'd open those and put saltfish in, or herring, smoked herring. I've been allergic to fish since I was about 15, and I think, no, I'm not even going to say I think I'm okay with fish now. There's certain fish that I can eat, and thank God. Saltfish I can eat, prawns I can eat, shrimp I can eat, smoked herring I can eat. So when I go back home, nobody's stopping me from eating my smoked herring and saltfish. Okay, thank you so much. I will be showing you my girl. not girl dinner, girl breakfast in a sec. And if you're wondering why I'm wearing this hood, the gel braids are underneath there. So when the wig's not on, they would have been longer. No, they stop here. They stop here. The pixie cut princess is trying to grow out the pixie, and it's if I tell you how hard it's been, because I feel like right now perm doesn't like me, and my favorite perm, the perm that does me so well, is Gentle Treatment. I've been using it since secondary school, and that's been my go-to. And my hair goes through seasons of no, we're not doing this. Very rarely, but when it does do that, we have to just braids, wigs, grow it out, treat, and whatever. And at the moment, I'm using La Vive by Tulip Gold Premium oil, and my edges are actually growing back. As messy as it looks, they are. They're growing back. So I'm really very happy about that. But there are fellow pixie cut princesses that are really making it hard for me to. I mean, look at these. Look at this. How this could be me. And I mean, I could try it. If I try, here's my thing. I want to grow out my pixie. But in growing out my pixie, what I really want to do is transition. So I have my natural hair back. So I have my curls back. So when I slick it back in one, you see waves. Like, I want my curls. I haven't seen my curls in time. And I feel like the last hairstyle I'll ever do after pregnancy, after children, however many children I have, God willing, is gonna be locks. That's where I'm gonna stop. And before I do all of that, before I even family plan, I'm like, I haven't seen my natural hair in a while. Can we do that? And how long can we do this for? So there's no way I can do these in wigs. I have to use my raw hair, and me that doesn't really care about my hair because my hair grows back fast, and I want a bob. I'm like, I can get a wig in a bob. It doesn't have to be my raw hair, but I can't get my natural curls in a wig, and I can't get a pixie cut in a wig. I can. I'm not doing it again. I'm not doing it again. The last time I did that, Afro Nation, the collective nickname for me was Mowgli. We're not doing it again. We're not. See my bride price? My market? Okay, thanks.
A few moments later.
This is not the best quality. I was gonna say the best angle. Best quality. Today, due to the overcast weather, and I think it's affecting me, like mood-wise. I was not made for this country, this weather. It's the back end of summer. It's the first week of September, and I want to say it feels like October. That's what I want to say. Anyway, I'm here doing work, and still need to do something about this, but there's so much to do today that it will get done by Saturday, because that's the aim, that's the goal, that's the reason why I need to redo my nails. Finished my girl dinner. I had ketchup on fried egg. Those of you that know, I love ketchup a lot. When I'm frying egg, when I'm scrambling egg, there must be black pepper, and ketchup must accompany. I'm a saucy babe. I love sauce. Even if I have rice, like my rice must swim, at least shallow swim. Like, I need to see the gravy. I want to be able to put the rice and chicken in my mouth and like it not be dry. not have to catch hiccups from dry rice. Do you know what I mean? Why add stew if the stew is not going to stew the rice too on the plate? Anyway, enough talking. I need to get back to what I'm doing.
Every single day, yesterday, today, I let him hold my hand and I follow all his plans. Sometimes I don't understand, but to trust is what I can do. Cause he made me new and he paid me too. Things I used to do that I shouldn't do. All of them he took. Now I lift my eyes to the sky like it's 4th of July. So I'm good, even lay my life for the Adonai. Yeah. I'm good, 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 I'm good. Hush, this ain't my life, I'm to my soul, so this love has made me perfect. I'm a picture of the stars until it's true. It's true. He's steadily changing, he's making me better. He's only the new thing, he's making me stronger. Yeah, yeah. That's just in my life for him. Yeah. That's just in my life for him.
Have you ever wondered what would happen?